Hello everybody. I'm often asked by my clients about numbers that I don't like personally, and then I thought I'd talk a little about those numbers today. After authoring my book, The Power of Home Numbers, and researching homes for years and years, there are a couple of numbers that I'd like to talk about which I would personally refrain from on a home address. And well, the first one is the number 16, the 16. See, the number 16 has a lot of Sun and Venus energy, and over the years I've realized that a home like that, you know, it brings in miscommunication. It brings in situations like treachery and deception, and you know, health challenges, pretty much going from the stomach downwards, or loss of money, or loss from fire. Say for you're cooking in the kitchen, or there's fire in the kitchen and things like that. So I've always researched that, and I've realized that that's one number that I am not really fond of, is the number 16 on a residence. Well, if you have that number, and it'd be a good idea to patch that property with a certain number that suits the rest of the occupants of the house, so the energy picks up. Or if you're really having a lot of hardships in a home like that, I would suggest that you let it go and then find another home. It's very important. Well, that's my belief with my experience. And then the second one that I want to talk to you about is the number 18, the 1 and the 8. You know, the 1 and the 8 has a combination of Sun and Saturn, and these are two very intense planets, are kind of always conflicting, always challenging each other. And I've realized that homes that come with this number, with a lot of 1 and 8 energy, you know, bring in things like cuts, injuries, and accidents, and family quarrels, and a whole bunch of challenges that nobody wants in their lives. Well, again, like I said earlier, the best thing would be to patch this, use another number to patch it, shift it, or if not, then just go ahead and change it. It's you know, it's quite interesting. I meet many people, and I had this one client who's kind of very high flown. He's, you know, very well adjusted, as a very successful, a very technical kind of a person, and he's lived in a home like this for years and years. You know, he had a personal loss where you know, he lost a family member years ago, and then he came to see me, and then I suggested that he moved from the house. That was my first intuition. I told him that, but he was not very happy to hear that. So I said, why don't you go ahead and just patch it with a certain number, which he did. He still lives there, and what happens, you know, is you know, the struggle is still on. And I see a brilliant man who's extremely intelligent, but he's still struggling with that energy, and he does not want to understand, or does not want to agree that it is the energy of the house that's is basically dragging him. Well, he can leave that property anytime and move out to another one, but he doesn't choose to do that, but chooses to struggle because he calls me all the time. So that's the second one that I wanted to talk about. So if that happens to be in your space, it's just kind of, you know, raise your antennas and you know, see what's happening in the house, and look around, do a little due diligence on the property, even after you've bought it and you never knew about it earlier, and then leave the property. I'd much say leave the property, or patch it right away. So those are my thoughts on these difficult numbers. And well, if they happen to cross your life path, do give them a serious thought. Thank you for watching.